Attention everyone! I have an important announcement for you! So I got back from vacation with my dad a few days ago. We went to Asheville, North Carolina. I think that's where it was. Anyways. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, geography's not my thing, in case you haven't noticed, but anyways, I digress. Anyways, while I was gone, I have something awesome that came in the mail. Just let me... Position, pardon the miss. Oh, god damn it. In these cases, I think my brother is actually more mature than me, and he's younger than me. Anyways, but yeah, I got the shit. What was it called again? The Game Capture HD, the Elgato Game Capture HD. Now this is like the oldest model, so it's not capable of like running at 60 frames per second. But thanks to the almighty power of video editing, that's not a problem. But yeah, now I can finally record my console gaming devices with this. So, for those of you who are looking to, you know, go into the video game capturing business, I'll walk you, this is something I highly recommend. It works really well. It's both for Windows and Mac. And, well, if you're looking to be like quality over quantity and stuff like that, which I am, but, you know, my operating system is old. I'm too scared to update it until I get a new computer because my computer is old. So I had to work with what I got. So, but other than that, it works great. So, I'll walk you through how to do this shit. Alright. So, first we gotta, hang on. Okay, I flipped cameras. So, let's go ahead and... this is gonna be tough to do with one hand. God damn it. Give me a second. And slide this thingy out of the cart. And then uncover this. Yes, I've already used this, so... Ta-da! It's a lot smaller. Well, it probably looks big to you on the video screen, on the, to you who is watching, viewer, but it's actually pretty small. Look, this is how small it is. It's about as big as my cell phone. But yeah, anyways, so HDMI and analog shit goes in here, like from the game console, and then it goes to like the TV and computer out here, and yeah, sorry, I'm sorry, I just ate, and I also recorded some other shit. And here's the stuff that it comes with. Okay. The USB cable for connecting it to the computer. An AV cable for the PS3. I'll get more into detail for that later. Yeah, come on, get. An extra HDMI cable and component plug-in cables. So, yeah, let's go ahead and see how we do this then. Okay, so, first off, I'm gonna set the game capture hardware right there. Let's see. What was I gonna go for? Oh, I know. First, let's set it up. I'll disconnect the HDMI here. Sorry, I wasn't looking at it. So I'll go ahead and disconnect the HDMI here on the PS3, and then place it in the output section of the game capture. And then boom, right there. And while I'm thinking of it, I'll go ahead and I am sorry for the camera jerking around like this. My phone is the only camera I've got. Go ahead and connect the USB. Right. Fuck. Here. Okay. And we'll go ahead and connect the other end to the computer. Alright, there we go. And then we'll go ahead and place the game capture back up there. Okay? Now, for like PS3, like when you initially get this, it comes with the PS3 cable for a reason, because the PS3, unlike most gaming captures, like when it first came out, it operates differently than most gaming captures, because HDMI, I don't think this is like default feature. So you need a special PS3 HDMI cable that Elgato produces in order to do the HD. But I don't think even then you really need it, because I'll go ahead and drop my camera. Go ahead and plug this in here. All right, there we go. So, with that done, wires everywhere. With that done, go ahead and so when you have like the game console and the Elgato connected to your computer, what you want to do is you want to go to the Elgato website that's listed in the quick startup guide, and you'll download this software right here for whichever version of operating system you've currently got. But open it up, and boom, there it is. Now you'll have to set. Now, depending on which system you're setting, you'll have to. Let's put this into full screen right here. You'll have to go over here to the game capturing setup, game capture AC setup. Click this, and click on the other click on this input device drop-down menu, and then you've got a list of stuff. You've got Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3, PS3, Wii U, iPad, blah blah blah. You get it. And then the 4 different types of things: component, S-video. Composite, S-video, component, HDMI, that kind of stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and go with PlayStation 3 right now. Close this out. No signal. That will soon change. Go ahead and turn on the TV right here. And this up. Cue the thing. Okay, so like the complete dumbass that I am, I forgot to unload all of my photo stuffs before recording this video, so my video cut short. But anyways, as I was saying, let's get back to the software that I had up. Okay, here we go, just as I left it. Turn the bitch on. I was explaining a few things, but kind of glad that I had to restart, because now I can explain it again with a proper demonstration. Why are you showing up? No, whatever. You're supposed to have been showing up. Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah. Sometimes it will, sometimes the software will like pause in the middle of its capturing, so what you want to do that is click live, and it'll catch it back up to speed. Now, you may notice that the capture quality of my PS3 doesn't look too good. Well, that's because that's kind of, we're using an AV cable into there, but it's using a digital, but it's using an HDMI output, and you're thinking, well, why isn't it doing a, why isn't it showing it, if it's using an HDMI output, why isn't it showing it like 1080 something? Well, that depends on the system settings, because right now I have it set to AV and at 480 pixels right now, so go ahead and change that to display settings, video output settings, AV multi-cart. So what we want is component D terminal, so change that, and then wait for a minute.
Boom, there's the options right there. So go ahead and yes, I can see it. Yes, yes, yes. No, because this TV is not supported by that last one right there. So go ahead and hit that thingy. Having a little issues there, but it's always funny when it first starts up, but then bam, there it is again. So yep. And the audio is already set, but just want to make sure. Okay, good. So yeah, there we go. And then we'll just change the... Shit, did we change the aspect ratio? I don't think I changed the aspect ratio. Okay,
Oh, I think it automatically changes too. Oops. Okay, yeah, so the next time I change it to... the next time I turn it on, the wallpaper in the background is going to be displayed in a 69 aspect ratio. But go over here, and boom! Look at that glorious picture quality, which is also displayed right here. Now, and that's basically how it is dealt. That's basically how you like set it to HD settings on the PS3 when it's using just a regular AV connection through the game capture to HDMI. I am sorry if you're not following any of those words, but that's best as I can explain it. Now the capture, the game capture hardware also functions as a switch box of sorts. We're just gonna plug this little HDMI right here into the HDMI input side. This connects to the Wii U. So then in the software, I'm just gonna go over here to the game capture settings, set it over to Wii U, and which is set up with HDMI. And look, it's blank on the TV screen right here. That means it's switched. That means the game capture has switched over to using a different input. So all we got to do now, fuck. Things drop a lot around me. Just turn the Wii U on. I know it's shown that, but give it a second. Okay, there we go. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Okay, I'm just gonna stop right there, but yeah, there you go. That's how you set up like capturing. Now you'll notice that like this is delaying a This has a delayed reaction between like 4 and 5 seconds. So if you're trying to record game footage using just the computer and not a TV screen, you're gonna run into some trouble there in terms of gameplay because everything that you're trying to do on the controller is gonna show up late on the computer. So you'll want to run the footage through a TV while you have your laptop recording on it. That's a little bit of a drawback right there, but other than that, it works really good. Now, I'm going to show you a little trick with recording other. So, what exactly is other? Well, it's recording... Oh shit, my fingers are in front of the thing. Well, recording other is basically recording like older systems, like GameCube, Wii, the regular Wii, PS2, Nintendo 64. So what we do to that is here we go to other. Now, I'm going to be following the diagram of this right here. Mute this for a second. Alright, now, we're going to want to go to stick with composite for this one, and I'll show you why for that for a second. Let's use the PS2, we're going to be using the connection from my PS2 as an example. Okay, so, you see where I have this right here is where I have the PS3 plugged in. This, the output for the PS3 plugged in. We're going to go ahead and disconnect that now. Then we're going to connect this in there, in this place. Shit. Hang on a second. Fuck.
Alrighty, good. Now, here's the RCA output for the PS2. We'll want to, these are the audio cables, the red and white audio cables. What we want to do is plug them into the audio outputs right here in their respective colored.
What are we're on right now?
Okay, there we go. I have no idea if you saw it, but if you didn't, oh, there it is. And then we connect the yellow input with the red output.
Gonna hold this again. There we go.
So yeah, the displays for the PS2 is all set up. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Close this up. It's recognizing a setting. There it goes. Now, you'll notice that even though that it's set to the 16:9 aspect ratio, capture quality is, well, kind of shitty because this the PS2 was like made before the whole 180 pixel system was actually a thing. System configuration, the outputs, but if maybe we try doing it this way. Yeah, not really a whole lot changes for that. See, that's screen size 16:9. Yep. Unless we did full. Yeah, see. Yeah, see, the PS2 was made before, like, 1080 thing, like the whole 1080 thing ever was a thing, so that's why it looks bad. So, unless you have, like, some kind of, like, other hardware to, like, clean up that image or something, or maybe do it in, like, I don't know, some kind of editing software, I don't know. It's gonna show up like that, but, that's, it's kind of understandable since the system is old, unless you're, like, running, like, PS2 games through emulators, like the PS3 and stuff like that. Same goes for, like, Game Boy games through, like, the Wii U's and stuff. Anyways, but yeah, that's basically it. That's basically what you can do with this. So I'm going to be... Wait, is it still recording? Okay, yeah, it's still recording. So I'm going to be using this to record all sorts of, like, Let's Plays. I'm definitely going to be using Land's Quest for this. And, maybe record footage for fan dubs? Okay, so once again, like a dumbass, my video my video was too long and couldn't stand the limit of the limited amount of space I have left in my phone. Starting to think I need to delete some apps that I don't need. Anyways, yeah, that's basically what I can do, so, you'll probably be seeing more content from me, like Let's Plays, definitely going to do Land's Quest, and maybe some fan dubs with voices turned off in the options menu? Yeah, let that ruin your nightmares for a bit. Anyways, yeah, so basically with that, now that I've got that, I am going to be a lot motivated to make more stuff now that my resources have increased exponentially. And I owe it so far to Nicholas Estemali. I still have no idea if that's how I'm pronouncing his name correctly, because he's the only guy that's offered to my Patreon, that's committed to my Patreon. So yeah, my Patreon. Ugh. So yeah, thanks, Nicholas. I owe you some awesome videos. Anyways, so yeah, take care, and I'll see you when I start making more stuff. Love you guys. Bye.